Hello, hello, beautiful person watching this. I am so happy that you are here. Welcome back to another Slay the Spire Ascension 20 Silent Run. On this channel, I upload my recorded wins with some commentary and general discussion about this beautiful game that we play. So having a look, choose a colorless card is okay, though unexciting. Max health for all my gold is very unexciting. Boss swap has a lot of variance, consider clicking it though, obviously. But I had another look and see that the Lament option actually will work out here most likely. And chance for a double snipe even, but unlikely there. And so yeah, just give that a try. Floor 1, that's a leg sweep. That's really good. Backstab is also there, pretty good on floor 1, but hopefully won't need that. And get a store, of course. Grab a deadly poison just because it's on sale, some early damage. And we're not going to be offered that many card awards, probably going up to the elite, so I want to make sure we have enough. And Catalyst is here already after I bought that deadly poison, so that's very convenient. And another shop is a bit sad, but at least it's not a fight. Totally fine. And Preserved Insects, great. Reducing the health of all elites by 25%. And we get a Crippling Cloud as well, which is insane going with our Catalyst. So a very nice pile already, actually. Looking forward to getting some attacks, hopefully, but if we find Gremlin Knob and we draw badly, maybe we can use a potion. And we do also have the Preserved Insect now, so I was comfortable going to Knob anyway. And pretty good start here, Crippling Cloud. Applying 2 weak to everything is pretty nice. And I play Neutralize first to make sure that it gets 7 poison on it. Definitely worth playing Deadly Poison. That's dealing 15. Take 2 to deal 15, basically. Should have actually used it on the left one if I hadn't checked my draw pile to see I was always killing here. In a world where I could have drawn no defends and dazes there, it was actually wrong to leg sweep the right one there. So I was already full blocking with the leg sweep and then could have weakened the other one for next turn to only take 7 instead of 10. But it didn't matter. I could have considered using a Colorless Potion here as well. But decided I should take a little bit of damage, is totally fine. And Shuriken is here. Whenever we play 3 attacks in 1 turn, we gain 1 strength. Not exactly going well with what we've taken so far here. And Escape Plan's here versus Terror. I'm not doing attacks right now, so Terror is looking a bit worse than usual. And take a Courier. 20% discount on all products at the store, and they will restock when we buy them, except for card remove. And we did find the gain max health or heal event, and we are missing more than the 22 health there, so decided to take that as well. Healing really good, make sure we don't die. Could have probably almost certainly gotten away with the max health there, but I'm already feeling very confident. No need to risk it. And can afford well-laid plans card remove, which is very nice. Knob is here after all. We're gonna use the potions here for sure. And I found a fire potion as well, so if we can't get there by turn 3, we can fire potion. Should be fine. And Catalyst at the bottom is actually good. Real good. Could have played defend there, I think, if I had that in my hand. That was took 2 more damage than I should have. And Acro's here as well. Seems good. Cycle through the deck faster to find the poison cards again to make more poison. So a very strong start here, for sure. Managed to make it through Gremlin Knob, taking these poison cards relatively unscathed. And I could just Deadly Poison Catalyst Fire Potion here, but interested in keeping Fire Potion around if possible. Totally fine to take a little bit of damage here. And forgot to mention Toy Ornithopter from Gremlin Knob, but that will be healing us for 5 health whenever we use a potion, and that's very nice. Really, any Sustained Relic as the sound is so nice. Very, very nice. Did get 50 poison going on Guardian here, so he is cooked. F's in the chat. Had lethal there, surely. But this is the line I saw. Full block and pass. Also, it was splitting anyway. And the Corpse Explosion is some more poison for our Catalyst thing, and also really good with Catalyst, because if you kind of all in on one enemy with the Catalyst, then you perhaps can't kill the other enemies. Whereas if you have Corpse Explosion, then everything dies. Very cool. Afterimage was there as well, but we're not playing that many cards quite yet. We really only have Escape Plan to kind of go for that sort of plan. And okay relics here. I definitely considered all 3 of them, but decided to go for the energy after all. Energy against elites only, of course, and bosses. Hoping that Corpse Explosion Catalyst will carry me through the normal fights, and then very nice to have more energy against bosses and elites. And definitely a consideration is that we have the Preserved Insect, so very interested in taking as many elites as possible, as they are going to be very, very easy for us. I should have considered using the Vulnerable Potion here to just erase Artifact. Artifact is not, or Vulnerable is not doing a whole lot for us here. And here I know that I can't quite kill it yet, so I save the poison cards for next turn. Now I can apply enough poison. And I use the potion just to gain 5 health. As well. I might get another one, and I do. And Blade Dance is here. I do have a Shuriken, and would like some fast damage. Once we applied our Corpse Explosion on something, it would be nice to have a 1 energy, deal 12, do whatever we want. It might not be necessary, but you have to consider that sort of thing. It's good against birds, just etc, etc. It's a solid card. And so we're so leaning into the poison thing right now, and this game sort of asks you to be able to do different things for different fights. And so you shouldn't ever think like, oh, I'm doing the poison deck, so I'm not going to add cards that aren't going with that game plan. You should instead be like, okay, I'm already really good against bosses because I have this Catalyst poison game plan, but what about the other fights? And take cards with that in mind. I decided to pass on the bites, and kind of rewarded by getting the Upgrade All event as well. Upgrade All is really, really good, especially as Silent, I would say. Getting those Defense All grade is really good. Kind of like playing a Footwork at the start of each combat. For only the defense, of course, but still rather good. And can do a lot of damage here, and I can weak pot as well. Didn't have any block in my hand anyway, would have had to spend one of my 4 energy on Acro there in order to find some. So just rip it, it's fine. And I can full block here. Pretty good fight there, not bad. Hoping for a potion. But we will have enough potions probably. And Centennial Puzzles here, allowing us to draw 3 cards the first time we take any damage in a combat. Very good. And we did find Eternal Feather as well, healing us here. For each 3 cards. Wait, for every 5 cards in your deck, you heal for 3, I believe. If I'm wrong about that, I'll edit that in. So we've got some nice sustain going now. Pretty good. And we find the bandits here. A pretty interesting turn. I'm definitely interested in drawing this Corpse Explosion as fast as possible. As I could defend here, but I would full block, and then Centennial Puzzle wouldn't do anything. So very interestingly, I can well-laid plans and just pass. And that may allow me to draw this Corpse Explosion more reliably. I also can just Blade Dance and make sure that this Romeo dies next turn. And that is applying 9 poison now. It's been upgraded, so indeed it is dead, and they're all dead now. But not a bad fight. Another potion as well, it's very nice. And Sneaky Strike Plus is being offered to me with a well-laid plans and an acro. Still interested in a little bit of fast damage, perhaps. I'm definitely, like, I want to skip this card, but I might want a little bit of fast damage. Now, what happens when the Gremlin Leader minion respawns? And, you know, for example, in this case, it would probably just die to Catalyst before that mattered, but... Oh wow, look at that. Anyway, it's a solid card. Not too late for it, I don't think. Unupgraded, I would not have clicked on them. You go Deadly Explosion Catalyst, and it's dead in 2 turns. And I may choose to use Flex Potion just to gain health again, just in case a potion drops. Again, Flex Pot not doing a whole lot for me here. Just like Vulnerable Pot. It's like fine. Probably yield 10 or 15 damage. Or more if I find Blade Dance, but... And Molten Egg is here as well, upgrading all future attacks we add to our deck. Not very exciting. I think we're good. Eviscerate's here though. Considered that for sure. That's a lot of damage. I think we're good. And Backflip is also here. We have a little bit of a need for card draw and or block. Did take a Deflect Plus as well. That was very nicely upgraded for us. Some fast block. And the birds are here. The Red Mask very kindly applying weak to all of them, so they're hitting for 1x6 instead. So we may break the bird on the right by Blade Dance and then 1 more attack, and then hope to draw the Corpse Explosion. And consider not playing Deadly Poison because it might die before we draw the Corpse Explosion, which would be unfortunate. But it's fine. And yet again, probably going to skip playing that on the bird, just to leave it alive for 1 more turn. And if I don't draw Corpse Explosion this turn, then I might have to use a potion. And there's Crippling Cloud, which looks real good here, but it's not quite enough, it seems. And so these potions are actually good, is the difference. Going to Slavers, we'd love to have both of these potions. And we're also only taking 2. So I just take it instead. Bottom card, Corpse Explosion there. Unlucky. I did get a potion after all. And Calculated Gamble Plus is offered without Toxic Egg. That's very nice. Take that for sure. It's not exceptional here, but it's fine. And Footwork's offered to me. On sale even, what a bargain. And then a Fumes is there afterwards. Wow, that's pretty good. So it definitely was considering card remove. But now that Fumes is here, click on that instead. Fumes is nice to make sure we can get through the artifacts reliably. If your whole thing is doing the Catalyst thing, then you may run into some trouble when there's artifacts around. Here we are against Slavers. Consider playing Wally Plans. I do. I probably should have just not even done that. This fight's going to be over too quickly, to be honest. And I Catalyst the middle one here. That one tends to shuffle wounds into your deck, which can actually get a little bit out of hand. But it doesn't actually matter because we're probably going to draw this Corpse Explosion. I think we haven't drawn it yet. Pretty sure. And now I realize I have Happy Flower, which I didn't mention. Every 3 turns we will gain 1 energy. So if I were to Corpse Explosion right now, the fight would end with Happy Flower on 0, but I can instead just wait full block and put it on the right number instead. So a nice clean slow line here to get a little bit more out of the fight. And we get an Akabeko, increasing the damage of our first attack played by 8 damage. Unexciting here, but it's fine. Good on those. And Eternal Feather is cooking, lets us very comfortably upgrade. Footwork and Fumes were both very good there, but we already have enough poison that I think the Fumes upgrade is not particularly important. Does its job as an artifact removal service. So here I'm just going to be playing the powers and gambling away my hand to find the other powers. Did find Well-Laid Plants as well. So that's really good. Footwork, Well-Laid Plants, and Fumes all in play on turn 1 of the Collector fight. Interested in drawing the Crippling Cloud, of course. Could use the Explosive Potion if I feel like it. Didn't need to do so much damage to the middle minion there. So I'm going to be playing Crippling Cloud, probably. So it would have taken a lot this turn. Get the Puzzle proc. Escape plan is not cooperating this run. Not sure I've hit once so far. And I could save Catalyst, or I could just play it up to 57. It's quite a lot already. But Corpse Explosion Plus is definitely getting drawn this turn, and therefore might be able to play a lot more. So up to 87 instead. That's better. And we win in 3 turns. Just gotta survive. Ouch! But Deflect plus cooking here, of course. Ouch! It is dead, though. So, not too bad. Made it through. And Malaise is definitely the best card here. Grand Finale Plus looks really cool. Boy, is it bad here, though. And second Corpse Explosion is unnecessary. So, Malaise is a nice defensive card. And Wristblade's trash here. Black Star is a little bit late. Would have been fine, but I would say the Kite is better here. We have a gamble, acro type thing, and of course have to take this path because we need the key. Still, only 18 minutes going into Act 3 here, as a silent is pretty unusual. Very cool though. Had to take some damage there, it seems. Didn't draw any block cards. Yet again, whiffing on that. Someone make a counter for that, please. There we go. Found the Well-Laid Plans and block cards. Should actually pass here to wait for Happy Flower. I forget about it. But yeah, could have just full blocked past and saved or charged Happy Flower by 1 more number. Definitely considering a Cloak and Dagger plus here with the footwork that I have plus a Shuriken. But definitely not necessary to charge Shuriken at this point. That's very ambitious thinking. And now we have this Kite, so I can actually block for a little bit here. And then Catalyst. Of course, we'll Catalyst the right Darkling there. make sure we get out as quickly as possible here. Once again, I think I could have full blocked here and just passed. But I kill it instead. So happy fly roll the wrong number again. It's fine though. And like I keep getting offered these outmaneuvers, which could be fine, but it seems a bit slow. I don't have ice cream or anything like that yet. So it's not quite that good. Unupgraded there also. Got rid of the defend from falling, of course. And actually take the 10 here. Usually this is pretty good. But yikes. Impatience was a consideration, but we still have 3 strikes, so pretty tough to have no attacks in our hand reliably. And I considered like deep breath, good instincts. Do I essentially want another slightly worse deflect plus in my deck? It wouldn't have been terrible, but I think it's not quite good enough. So, not very good rewards there, unfortunately. Very high chance of finding like apotheosis and whatnot there, relatively speaking. But nope. And we have most of our good upgrades anyway. I upgrade fumes now. Could have upgraded malaise as well, but wasn't feeling particularly reliant on the malaise to block here. Ouch. That's 45 damage. It's definitely interested in weakening it. That'll bring down to 33. Yet again whiffing on escape plan, by the way. Although the hit was very good. Footwork was good, of course. This escape plan has been very naughty this run. What is going on? So here, it's intangible, so the poison actually doesn't do anything this turn. And so I'm considering charging Shuriken a bit in order to try to kill it next turn outright. If I draw a little bit more poison, I may be able to apply more poison. That's a fine hand. So I play the strike, play the catalyst, and then gamble, and then hope to find an attack, and I did, so that worked out nicely. Could consider using a potion here as well. Explosive pot, not very good, but didn't find a potion anyway. And we find a singing bowl, allowing us to gain 2 max health instead of skipping in card award screens. And we get to don the red mask. Just in case you don't know, you don't actually lose the red mask when you do that. It is just free gold. Very nice. So we have the Cork Explosion for Reptomancer, that's very nice. Could have actually considered full blocking there. And I also found a letter opener somehow. That was so fast. But that will deal 5 damage to all enemies if we play 3 skills in the same turn. And that's very nice in this fight. So, we have our upgraded fumes in play now. I rip the explosive pot finally. And then I can defend and malaise for the letter opener proc here. Or even leg sweep and then malaise for 0 indeed. No need to use it on that, it's gonna die. So pretty good turn, all things considered. Repto is definitely scary. I'm pretty comfortable with it generally speaking, but I tend to die to it a lot as the Watcher and as the Defect, for whatever reason. I'm just not building with it in consideration enough, I suppose. And a White Bee statue, giving us a potion from every combat. A bit late, but still it's going to be nice to get some potions rounded out at the end here. And this fight's a bit spooky, of course, but we do have good potions and Corpse Explosion. So it should be fine. Oh my god, we did it. So I can go Corpse Explosion, Catalyst, and then gamble in order to gain 1 energy with Kite and hope that I hit something good. some sort of block. Did find a survivor after all. Very nice. So take 9. It's fine. And hoping to kill this one on the right next turn. I can exactly full block here. Actually a bit more with the Nooch. And Akabeko kind of cooking there. That neutralized did a lot of damage. Looks like it didn't actually matter, but... And I explosive pot just for health again, because I am always getting a potion here with the White Beast statue. And we find a fossilized helix, giving us 1 buffer charge at the start of each combat, preventing the first time we take any damage. And I'm definitely considering a blur there. Our blocking is not fully amazing yet. We do have a footwork plus, but it's a little bit sus right now, to be sure. So I considered a blur, which could help you get a little bit creative if you know there's a tough turn about to happen. You could blur with well-laid plans involved in order to circumvent that. A little bit questionable of a turn there. Decided to full malaise there. Could have accurate. It's all gonna be fine, but that was probably wrong. And saving the damage. Probably wrong. Could have hit me again this turn. That would have been really awkward. Should have kept the gamble. Playing this fight wrong, to be sure. Once again, leaving Happy Flower on the wrong number. And I'm considering right now. But then I realized I haven't blocked yet. And now I realized that backflip drew me a burn, so I'm actually taking 1. So I play his skill again, but then letter opener procs, and I forgot about that. So then it's now dying anyway, so... Whoops. Oh, and I found an ice cream. Preserving all energy that we don't spend on each of our turns. That's really nice now. And especially with a malaise or really any X cost card with a high impact. Then you can save up all your energy, then Shadow Realm them with malaise. And that's great against the Woke Bird, which will be gaining some strength from us playing our powers. So, an unusually exciting ice cream, I would say. And we got 2 exploders here. Definitely want to make sure we kill those guys before they do the thing. Explosion, gamble. I do this instead, and I know I have the buffer charge, so I can exactly full block the exploders, and then buffer charge goes off from the spiker hit. And then next turn, High Corpse Explosion. Pretty good turn. Good. And Piercing Wails here at the very, very end. That's definitely fine. Great against the Heart. Great against Woke Bird. Great against Time Eater. Great against Act 4 Elite. So every possible remaining fight, pretty much. It's fine against Donut Deco as well. I have to get those artifact charges, but it can then block for 12. No point in blocking there, of course, but also no reason not to. Didn't cost any energy. And we did find Corpse Explosion early here. It's very helpful. And yeah, footwork is really good. Other footwork is really good, so I just play both. I don't have well-laid plans in play yet. Take a tiny bit of damage. And now we are getting hit for a cool billion. Should just Piercing Well here, if I'm not full blocking. Yeah, could have Piercing Well. There's no reason not to. I'm going to be reducing his strength by a lot with this Ice Cream Malaise. Probably more than necessary. So, just took 12 for no reason. Big mistake. Big mistake. But this is the right game plan, of course. We are saving up a lot of energy to big Malaise. And every time we discard a card for the first time in a turn, it's basically free because of the kite. We can just do that whenever we want. I think 13's enough. Along with the weaken, it would be down to 1 times 4 with just the strength minus, and then the weaken crosses it over to 0 times 4 there. So now anytime I play any power, it will actually start doing a little bit of damage to me, but such a small amount that it doesn't matter. And we were interested in saving Catalyst for phase 2 to kill it faster there. I'm definitely chilling, perhaps a little bit too big chilling here. But I mean, there's really no wrong way to play at this point other than somehow taking damage for no reason. Definitely did that foolishly when I didn't play Piercing Wail that one time. But other than that, I can just full block each turn, wait for poison to keep going up and up and up. I'm saving Crippling Cloud for phase 2 just to make it go a bit faster. And yeah, I'm not playing attacks that I could play to keep up more energy. Definitely not necessary, but it's also like marginal damage because the poison is getting so high. Definitely should play Neutralize. I am playing the cards that apply poison. It is getting there. I think I just wanted to make as much energy as possible. Having a bit of fun. Not playing attacks there is maniacal, but it's actually always going to split this turn anyway, which is why. And Piercing Well doesn't even do anything, it's negative strength, so it would always go back to 0 at the lowest. So you can't reduce its strength even further below 0. Probably this is enough poison, yep. Gotta say, that seems good. Oh no, we drew a void. Now we have 1 less energy this turn. So Ice Cream low-key actually huge here. We don't even have a way to make energy really, like we have 2 energy relics. And Happy Flower. But there's no outmaneuver, there's no tactician, there's no adrenaline involved. This was stupid. I remember this. I block, and then I'm like, wait a second, I have a buffer charge, and this isn't enough. Could have just gone Crippling Cloud there. It was already weakened, so it's not like me not playing Crippling Cloud was why I took damage there, but still just no reason to tick the card counter upwards and or spend the energy from Ice Cream. Because it was always going to be futile anyway. And I would love to play 3 more cards here, but I suppose I think it's good enough. Definitely keep backflip over deflect. Yeah, backflip malaise. There we go. The fat 12 times 3. Could just piercing whale here. Nope, that's wrong actually. I believe malaise without playing defend would have full blocked, but I would have had to play gamble in that case, I suppose. At the end of the turn. Would have been fine. So getting both the fights that really hate Ice Cream Malaise here is very nice. Time Eater and Wookbird both kind of get shadow roamed by that. But this fight was never a problem. We have Catalyst. Catalyst real good in this fight. And yet again, I'm being a bit too conservative with my energy, I suppose. Just for fun. Very interested in gaining a billion energy. Could definitely be playing the slimes. But it does also take up the end my turn counter thing. I need to learn the name of that. To be sure. So looking to get it just before splitting, and then Catalyst Plus will kill it in 2 turns. Not quite there yet. This would bring it to 120 poison, damaging it down to like 230-ish health, then splitting, and then go down to like 110 health, and then lose all of its poison, go back to 240 health. That'd be bad. Gotta wait a little bit longer. And of course, Duplication Potion could just outright end the fight whenever we want, but we are saving that bad boy for the heart, to be sure. Yet again, not playing cards there like a madman. It was obviously dead already, but like, why would I not poison stab strike before playing Catalyst, right? Crazy. But made it through. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. "37-minute Act 4 as silent, pretty unusual. Pretty good options here. Acro looks really good to me. I have Kite and not a lot of draw. Malaise is also good, of course, but hopefully we can just play a big enough Malaise. Anyway, and 587 gold and Courier going into this shop, really good. So I had to buy a bag of marbles just because it strips artifacts from the Act 4 Elite. I buy a Horn Cleat for 14 block on turn 2, also really good against both fights. And then card remove. Nothing else looks amazing. Our potions are better than the other options. Crippling Cloud regular is on sale, but the boot does technically do a little bit of damage, and how upsetting would it be if the boss with 1 health because you missed on that little bit of damage from neutralize or whatever, right? So no, basically buying the boot is strictly better than not buying the boot, even though it sucks. So buy the boot, sure. And the bag of marbles actually mattering already. Huge. Allow me to poison these guys. And I know that I have this buffer charge, so it's going to get consumed by the 15 hit here. Take 8. And now, because it's weakened, only taking 28, which is very nice. And I'm interested in not spending energy on those other cards. I would rather just overdraw 1 card there. And definitely really want to find this Corpse Explosion, before this right one dies. I do have the Gambler's Brew just in case. Gambler's Brew, a very nice sort of panic button kind of card. But actually it won't die here. And we would also like Happy Flower to go up one number, so instead going to just turn around here, target the shield with something in order to only take 38. There we go. And save the Corpse Explosion, and they're both dead next turn, and we have Happy Flower on 2. So perfect fight, pretty much. Did take a little bit of damage, but to be expected. And Bronze Scales is here, reflecting 3 damage whenever we get hit. And a solid turn 1 here. We do have a buffer charge, so we have to be a little bit careful. Have to block before playing cards or we lose it to the Beat of Death. And I can malaise for 2, making sure it's weakened, and the multi-hit will actually do no damage to us now. So that's very nice. So, not doing the Ice Cream Malaise thing here. It's too slow and unnecessary. And didn't actually have to do any of that because I have a buffer charge and I didn't block enough. Yet again, did the same mistake as the Time Eater fight. So, foolishly wasting my energy there. I do have Ice Cream, and that could have mattered quite a lot. Actually, like, we are a bit too strong for it to matter, but that was very stupid. And of course, saving the Duplication Potion for Catalyst to make sure we get out of this fight very quickly. And I do have this Gambler's Brew. We drew the Catalyst. We have trash in our hand, so looking to find better poison cards here. Deadly Poison and Stab are both in there. And Puzzle is still up, so this will proc here, drawing us our whole pile here. Don't actually need to play that. Damage doesn't matter anymore. Crippling Cloud, and then Duplication Potion, the Catalyst, up to 180 poison. Pretty good. So it is dead in 3 turns. Just have to survive till then. And both footworks in play shouldn't be too hard. Could have played Neutralize there, but it has Artifact anyway. It has enough weaken to last till the end of the fight already. I knew it didn't matter. We've hit our damage quota there, so Bronze Scale is not actually doing a lot for us. Unusually irrelevant Bronze Scales here against the heart. And we have done it. So only 43 minutes. Very smooth, fast, silent run there. Of course, Preserved Insect performing very well. And Ice Cream retaining 251 energy. That's a little bit, you know, I was padding those stats to be sure. Definitely wasn't actually that insane. But yeah, 45 healing from Ornithopter is really, really good as well. And 73 from a Feather, so. Sustain Relics definitely mattering there. Very, very nice. And yeah, overall pretty cool, smooth, silent poison deck. Love those, of course. Catalyst is a very fun card. If you're still here, how have you not subbed? How have you not liked the video? Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, have a beautiful day.